Hi guys, let's get into the video. My topic for today is why choose God about what you want. So let me begin by reading this verse from Luke chapter 12. Do not Luke chapter 12 verse 22 to 34. Do not worry. He said to his disciples, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothing. Consider the ravens. They neither sow nor reap, they have neither storehouse nor barn, and yet God feeds them. Of how much more value are you than the birds? And can any of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your span of life? If then you are not able to do a small thing as that, why do you worry about the rest? Consider the lilies, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. Yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not clothed like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass of the field, which is alive today and tomorrow is thrown into the oven, how much more will He clothe you, you of little faith? And do not keep striving for what you are to eat and what you are to drink. And do not keep worrying, for it is the nations of the world that strive after all these things, and your Father knows that you need them. Instead, strive for His kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well. Do not be afraid, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Sell your possessions and give alms. Make purses for yourselves that do not wear out, an unfailing treasure in heaven, where no thief comes near and no moth destroys. For where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. Jesus tells us that all we need to do is have little faith in Him. Have little faith in Him because He is in charge of our lives, of my life, of your life, and of all our lives. He is the one who died on the cross because He so loved the world. Abba Father so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. What, like, what else can someone give to us? Well, a father gave his only son, his only begotten son, to die on the cross for us. Yet we, of little faith, try to take things into our hands. We just forget how big our God is, how big He is, and how great He is. He picked you up on days you couldn't feel yourself. You were numb, you were totally numb. And now, when God gathers your life and gives it into your hand, you no longer, you feel bound to just throw it away again to all these materialistic things. God told us that, do not strive for all these things like the food, the clothing, and the luxuries and everything. God knows that we need it. Instead, you strive for the kingdom of heaven, kingdom of God, and all these materialism things, God will give it to you in His own time. Secondly, why do you choose? Why you should choose God above what you want? See, my dear friend, God brought us into this life. He has one purpose for us. Second, He needs us to have faith. He needs us to lend all our life and all our heart in Him because He knows what we need. He knows our needs. He loves us and He will provide for us. The worrying is nothing. You cannot take things into your hand when such a big God is in charge of your life. You do not, and you don't need to do that. You never, you should never feel the need to do it. You know why? Because our God is slow to anger. Our God is a forgiving God. He will forgive you 1,020 times. And I'll tell you, my friend, the Satan will, try to, tempt you. And 1,021th time you will, make a mistake. But God will still accept you. He is gonna be there for you when everyone leaves you. When no one is at your side, God will rise up. God is just waiting. Like my God says to us, my child, call out my name. I'm here ready. I'm here ready to give all of me to you, my child. You of little faith, have faith in me. For your God has calmed the storms. For what do you think is not possible for your God? Jesus died on the cross for us. Jesus was crying, sweating blood in the Garden of Gethsemane just before he had to be, kneel down on the cross. He walked all over the mount, just carrying the weight of yours and my sins. Jesus Christ, the two people who were along with him, the left and right side on the cross, they were prisoners, they were sinners. But Jesus, that man, I'm telling you, he was so, he had not committed a single crime, but he was spreading the kingdom of God. And if that is something that he had to be nailed on the cross, he told him, Father, let not my will but let your will be done in my life. Jesus, let your will be done in my life. How can people, how can someone just try, just give up on their life and be ready to die? No one will ever. Jesus did it. Our Abba Father had sent him for a purpose to save you and me, to save this humanity. At the cost of humanity, Jesus was nailed down on the cross, and you still want to go behind that materialism and behind that boy and behind that girl and behind everything that you think is going to turn out for you. But after all, you do it and then you find there's nothing. I need not do that. Our God is slow to anger. Get back to our faith. Get back. He will forgive you. Okay? He saved us. He saved you then. He will save you right now. You should love Jesus because he loves you about the choices that you made, about, the ways that you left him. And on the days that you couldn't love yourself and you didn't know about God, God was there. I'm telling you, my friend, get back to your God. Believe in Jesus Christ. He is the truth and He is the way of life. You need to come back and have faith in Him, and have faith and trust and give everything to God. He says, Jesus said, how much of matter can you solve if you worry, if you spend even an hour in worrying? You cannot, right? So have faith and pray about it in every part of life. Have faith. Also, Luke chapter 12, verse 22 to 32 helps you, get rid of anxiousness. So you can read it daily so that you know your only faith and your only trust and your only need to seek the kingdom of God. Thank you.